So what's the Grape Explorer talking about today? So as everybody knows, one of my passions is Bordeaux. But I'm always looking for value, which I think is the most important thing, especially today where a lot of people don't want to spend a lot of money, but they still want to get a nice bottle of wine. So we wanted to zero in right here. This is called Artigues de Senejac, and it is actually the second wine to Chateau Senejac, which is in the Haut Medoc, but it's quite an interesting history behind this property. Up until 1999, the property was owned by the Cordier family. It is now owned by the same owners as Talbot, because it was bought by Lorraine Cordier, whose family owned Chateau Talbot. So they're running this property. If we look on our map, we can see right here, you can see Haut Medoc is kind of split into two places. So this is called Les Pions Medoc, which is right here. And this is exactly where Senejac is located. So, which the proximity to the river, as you can see, is quite unique. But what they, just to explain what Haut Medoc actually means, it means high ground, because in the wintertime, historically, this river would always flood its banks. And of course, the banks would come right up over here, and it would drop all of the silt deposits and everything along here. That's why they always say the best chateaus are along the river for a number of reasons. But this area is what we call higher ground. Haut Medoc meaning higher ground. So this area, of course, didn't get that problem with this kind of water coming above the river in the wintertime. So that's the reason why it's called Haut Medoc, or higher ground. But this is a beautiful bottle of wine. This is 2015, and again, I'm always looking for value. So when I tasted this wine, I thought, wow, this is delicious. And this wine is under $20 a bottle. Again, 2015, it's ready to drink. It's mostly Cabernet Sauvignon, but you do have Cabernet and Petit Verdot and a little bit of a Merlot in the blend as well. But when you smell this wine, you get a lot of terroir. And when I talk about terroir, that's the classic smell of Bordeaux. And when you talk about terroir, there's many different scents. You get a lot of that mineral, earthy kind of tone. I always call it rocks and minerals. You get that kind of iron ore kind of like quality, which is really cool, because when you taste New World wines, of course, you don't get all these kind of flavor profiles, which I call secondary flavors. Usually comes out in a bottle of wine. It's got some bottle age to it. So this 2015 is drinking so good right now. But hats off to the Cordier family. They're making great wines at Talbot. They're also making great wines here at Senejac. They're keeping the prices down. Just to give you we always call the past, the present, and the future of Chateau Senejac, the 22 Senejac, one of the finest wines they've ever made. It's closing in around 92 points for an Haut Medoc. That's very, very good. Very high numbers for a wine that's going to be under $25, depending on where you find it in the stores and everything like that. But this is a wine that we import direct. I wanted to at least spend the time. Chateau and Estates is a direct importer of Bordeaux wines. And again, I'm always looking for value for Chateau and Estates. That's kind of my job. My job is to go out and search and find. I've had many retailers taste this wine and say, wow, that's ready to drink. Because some of the wines 2019, 2018, not quite ready to drink yet. So you drink a 2015, which is a more evolved vintage, especially now looking for values at $15, $17 a bottle. That is a terrific value. Again, this is a Grape Explorer, always looking for great Bordeaux values.